Hello, friends. I'm so glad you guys are here today. We are making something very, very yummy today, but don't we always? Today, I am going to share my sister Marge's chicken roll recipe with you guys. And she was the best cook, the best baker. She loved to entertain, loved to prepare these big meals. And if you ever sat down to her table, I should say if you were ever fortunate enough to sit down to her table, you would leave blessed, inspired, encouraged, and full to overflowing with food because she made so much food and so many desserts. You never went to her house and she only had one dessert. No, there was probably at least 3 desserts and plenty of food. So today we're going to make her chicken rolls. And you guys, these things, yes, it's a little time consuming, the prep work, but they're really worth it. And I promise you, if you guys try them, you're going to love them. And they're wonderful to make for your family, or if you're having a ladies event at church. She was our ladies leader of the ladies auxiliary at church for many, many years, and everybody loved her. She was a ball of fun. And I remember her making these one time for the ladies. But again, you can make them for a party. Make them for yourself because you know what? You deserve it. You're worth the time. So do it for yourself. So in my bowl, 5 to 6 cups of cooked chicken. And if you're going to go through this much trouble, I would not recommend using canned chicken. I would say roast or boil your chicken yourself. Or if you do want a little shortcut, which is what I did, I got a rotisserie chicken, but don't use canned chicken. This is too good to mess up. So you want, chicken, right? I am going to add 12 ounces of cream cheese. Well, as you know, these cream cheese packs are 8 ounces. So I have 2 packs, so I'll just use half of the other one. So let's take half of this one, and we're going to just add it in this happy little bowl. These things have so much flavor. They are delicious. And you can save your other little half for a bagel or something. There's our cream cheese. And this might be a chore, getting this all mixed in, but we'll do it one way or another. Now that our cream cheese is all mixed in with our chicken, and before you add, you want your cream cheese really soft because you want to be able to mix it in with your chicken. So you might, for sure, room temperature, but you know what? You might even just pop it in the microwave for a few seconds just to get it nice and soft so that it's easy to work with in your bowl. Okay, so to that, I'm going to go ahead and add my seasoning, my dry seasoning now, so that it flavors up the chicken, okay? So I'm going to add some garlic powder, maybe half a teaspoon, because that's kind of a lot. So half a teaspoon of garlic powder and half a teaspoon of onion powder. Yeah, I don't want all that in there. And then 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. If you don't like a little kick of heat, then you can definitely leave this out. Or if red pepper flakes is too much for you and you just want to use regular black pepper, you could do that as well. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of Tony's. Woo! Oh boy. There goes the biscuits. Thank you. Okay, and then a teaspoon of Tony's Cajun seasoning. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to mix this up because that's the end of our dry ingredients. And you can tell this is kind of hard to mix because my cream cheese was room temperature, and I should have probably popped it in the microwave to get it a little bit softer. It would have been easier to mix this up, but that's okay. It's all good. It'll work just the same. Just would have been easier. Okay, so now I'm going to add our vegetables. So we're going to add 2 small jars of pimentos, juice and all. So we're putting that in there. And you want to use chopped pimentos. And I realized that one of the jars I got was chopped and one was not. But again, that's okay. It'll still work. But you want chopped pimentos. Wasn't even paying attention to that. All I knew is the recipe called for pimentos, and I just picked up 2 jars of pimentos, and I didn't even look what they were. But now you know, so you'll be looking when you go buy it. Okay, so we have our pimentos in there, and now I'm going to add 2 stalks of celery that has been peeled and finely chopped, 3 finely chopped green onions, and 1 medium green bell pepper. You guys, I'm just telling you, this is a little bit of work, but it's really, really worth it, and it's so good. And this does make quite a bit, so why not make it and share it with your friends? Or if you wanted to make it and have leftovers for lunch the next day, heat them up in a toaster oven or an air fryer. Everybody's using air fryers these days. I haven't bought one yet. I'm still kind of on the fence because I'm like, do I really want that? Do I need it? I think my oven does just fine, but I know everybody that has them loves them and they do use them a lot. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I probably won't get one, to tell you the truth, because it'll just be something else to take up, you know, real estate. And it's like, nah, I have enough, you know, appliances that I have that I don't even use. So why bother? So you guys, something else. You're supposed to use crescent rolls. And look at what I bought. Dough sheets. What? I didn't even look. I just picked them up because these dough sheets are something new. I just figured when I saw crescent dough, I didn't see sheet, I picked it up. So that's okay. I'm going to make it work. And that's what we do, right? We just make things, we just make things work. So I'm going to cut these. Actually, you know what? This might just end up being better. Who knows? Let's see. We're going to just go on this little journey together. It's what life is, right? You never know. Okay. So, let's see. Well, here's the deal. If you get the crescent rolls, you're going to put a scoop of the chicken mixture in the roll it up, starting from the large end and then, you know, rolling it up. And then you're going to dip it in butter and dip it in potato chips, put it on your thing. But since we have this dough, I think I'm just going to do them like little pillows. Yeah, I think so. So I'm just going to get my happy little scoop. Let's see. My happy little scoop here. And we're just going to put some chicken right in there. Probably needed that wider, but that's okay. And then we're just going to fold this around. And I'm going to flatten it out just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to dip it in the butter. Everything we know is better with butter, right? And then into the potato chips and onto my lined cookie sheet. And I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. So let's cut another one and another one. So instead of 8 in a pack, if you were getting the actual croissants, we're getting 4 because of the way I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. Oh, you guys, This is so yummy. You're gonna love it. Okay, and then we have another one here. I'm just gonna flatten that out a little bit. Put my chicken mixture in there and roll it up. And you're just gonna do this until you fill up your pan. And you might have some chicken mixture left over. And if you do, you can just make more, you know, on another day. And with the chicken, you want to use it, you know, pretty quickly. Or you can just bake them all off. And especially if you're doing it for a party, you're going to need them all, because I guarantee you people will not eat just one. They're going to be coming back for more. So I'm just going to pat that out and put it in here. Okay, here we go. We have our chicken rolls on the tray ready to go into the oven. I did line the bottom of this baking sheet with a rubber mat and then parchment paper on top. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown, or as brown as you like them. I tend to like things a little bit toastier. So again, 20 to 25 minutes, and then you can go from there. So in the oven, these wonderful little pillows of goodness go. Look at our wonderful chicken rolls, you guys. Oh my word, amazing. Put them on our plate. Look at that. You'll have a wonderful fresh meal with this chicken roll, some fresh vegetables, and some vegetable dip. You're gonna love it. I love you guys. Go have yourselves an awesome day. Be blessed and know that God loves you. I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day.